This is Jonathan Aggoff here for Pro Boxing Fans. We're here in Manchester today. We've just witnessed an unbelievable show put on by M22 Promotions with me, the head of that, Joe Gallagher. First of all, before we get into any of the fights, what do you make of the show? Worthy of a TV card, in fairness.
Yeah, only from what people have come in and told me. Obviously, all the time you're backstage, all the time behind the scenes, doing everything. I pop my head out every now and again, and just to see our bodies. And huge thanks to everyone that came out, bought a ticket, and hopefully they went away happy. And listen, some atmosphere in there for that fight with Sam Hyde, Deion Jumah, and listen for the end as well. Mark Jeffers and Ben Thomas, what an atmosphere as well. Mark Jeffers sold a load of tickets, and yeah, third fight. I just think it was packed, sold out. And there was even people trying to stand at the back and they weren't allowed. It was just it was a good day, and it's good for grassroots boxing as well. I mean, that everyone said to me, "Oh, January, you're mad, you won't sell it." Hard sell. But I think if you put the right fights on, people will come out and watch it, and that showed today what a popular kid Sam Hyde was.
I mean, let's talk about Sam Hyde and Deion Jumah. Very close fight. Deion Jumah just edging it, retaining his English Cruiserweight title. First of all, how did you score it?
Yeah, very similar to the judges, I had it close, 115, 114. Yeah, I think there was a couple of rounds down the straight. I think it was 9 or 10 or 10 or 11, I'm not sure, but there was 2 rounds there, and Jumah mugged Sam out of them, and I think them 2 rounds got him back into the fight, because at that point I think I had it level after 8. They had them 2, and we were playing catch-up then, and but what a catch-up. Sam nearly got him at the end of the 11th, and then round 12, the start of 12, I think there wasn't one person sat on the seat at the beginning of round 12. Both kids bombing away, throwing big shots, and yeah, it was some fight. But fair play to Deion Jumah and his team. They came away from home, got the win, and I thought all 3 scorecards reflected how close the fight was.
I mean, devastating for Sam Hyde, come up short just. What do you see as the future for him? I mean, he's clearly shown he's at this level. Deion Jumah's going to move on. Yeah, he can come back from this, can't he?
Yeah, Sam, listen, is only young Sam. That's twice he's stepped up now. React power is unfortunate. Today again, like you say, it was a 12-round fight. It was a 12-rounder. If it was just for the English title, Sam Hyde won after 10 rounds. So it isn't. It was, like I say, a 12-round fight. And he'll come again as young. Deion Jumah had to get the win today. He's 30-31. But Sam can rebuild, come again. And it's just all experience. And like I said, Deion Jumah is twice ABA champion, English champion. And like I say, we pushed him real close today. But full credit to Gary and the team, Steve Goodwin in that. And it was a good fight.
I mean, speaking to Deion afterwards, he was full of praise for Sam. Sam, do you think he's sort of underappreciating the effort he put in today?
I think so. Gary Logan came in and said to me straight afterwards, wow, I didn't realise Sam was that good. He was very underestimated, and it's very big of Gary to come in and say that, but we knew what we were up against with Deion, and like I say, it doesn't help the decision, but it sweetens it a little bit.
And you mentioned the atmosphere in there. Unbelievable, really, especially during that fight. Just a message to the fans that came out.
What did you think of it?
Unbelievable.
Was it?
Couldn't hear myself.
All right, okay, and that was a small hole Sunday afternoon, yeah. So listen, thanks for everyone for coming out, buying a ticket. So sorry for them that couldn't go. I know there's people came up from London, and other people, the amount of people that wanted to come and pay on the door today, we just couldn't do it. But the next one we do, messages, get your tickets early, and hopefully that saves our 3rd show. And what a show. Steve Bunce was here. I think he's like, absolutely, it's a throwback show for him in the days when he used to work as a reporter around. But like you say, it was a good show, and a huge thanks to everybody at The Lifestyle. I'd like to thank my support team, Jackie, Vicky, Treadstone Security, everyone today who's done a good job for me.
Just a word on some of the other fighters on the card. Debut win for Osh Williams. What do you make of him as a character, as someone who can definitely go far?
Yeah, I've seen Osh in the gymnasium when he came up sparring Crawler. I haven't seen his fight, obviously it was backstage, but he had performed well and got a win, and welcome to the pros, Osh. So yeah, he's an exciting kid. It was a good atmosphere, and like for him there, he's made his pro debut now today in front of like a packed house and everybody seeing him, and sometimes you can get lost on the big shows when you're on an undercard fighting at 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it's a moment and a day for him to remember, and all his fans as well.
As you mentioned, Mark Jeffers became the Central Area champion. He said to me afterwards he's looking at sort of an English title. Would you back that?
Yeah, Mark is listen, he's young, Mark, he's ambitious, and like anyone to win the world title, if you offered him most probably the British or the European champion at the moment, the way he's feeling, he'd want to take him on. He's with a good team with Mike Jennings, and slowly they'll push the kid on, but he's a young kid, he's got to win, go away, celebrate it, and most probably do a defence of the central area, and then we'll see what happens with him there. But yeah, again, him there, Matt Jeff has done well, sold a load, and he's got a bright future. And full credit to Ben Thomas for being under the side today, and Kieran Farrell and his lovely wife Amy. They've helped me no end in to putting this show on, so I'd like to give full credit and support and thanks to them too.
Just a word on Marcus Morrison, another win for him, third win over Daryl Sharp now. What sort of level are you looking to push him towards?
Yeah, Marcus, listen, he had a very good win in Italy last year, fought here in September, and it was adamant that he got out early at the beginning of the year, and he won the trilogy, a bit more easy than he did last time, and there's got to be some news now. Hopefully Marcus will be in a big fight in March.
Okay, brilliant, Joe. Thanks very much for your time this week, and see if you can get back for the second half of the United-Liverpool game. Might be a push.
Yeah, I can't handle too bad kicking the balls in one day, mate. Do you know what I mean? It was bad enough for Sam Hyde. I don't want to look at that TV. Someone will have to text me if we win. I don't want to watch that.
Thanks very much, Joe. We'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers, thank you. Thanks for coming.